Welcome to week 9 and the start of CrossFit Open. 24.1 is now released and it looks like a classic CrossFit workout with dumbbell snatches and a lot of burpees, which I'm personally very happy about. A reminder that CrossFit doesn't have to be technically demanding, sometimes it's just pure suffering. It was also a nice reminder of why I started CrossFit 3 years ago, since 21.2 with dumbbell snatches and burpee box jump over actually was one of the first CrossFit workouts that I performed quite well in, especially for someone who had only trained CrossFit for 4 weeks. So I thought today's topic could be my top 3 reasons why I train CrossFit. But like always, let's start with this week's training. I started this week by finally hitting 60 kilograms or 132 pound snatch. Been longing for this one a long time. The weekly ranking remains the same since I actually performed the exact same result in the quarterfinal workout I did this week, and since the official open leaderboard isn't closed until the 5th of March. I thought I'll share my official placement with you guys next week. But for those who wonder, my score was 7 minutes and 51 seconds. Love me some burpees. The quarterfinal workout I did this week was test 2 from 2022 that contains handstand push-ups and dumbbell lunges. I did it for the first time in December 2023 and I would have been able to do one more repetition this time if it wasn't because I was greedy and thought that I could finish the workout. The workout consists of 50 dumbbell walking lunges, 30 handstand push-ups, 40 front rack dumbbell lunges, 20 deficit handstand push-ups, 30 dumbbell overhead walking lunges, and 10 strict handstand push-ups. Time cap is 15 minutes. And once again, I managed 4 of the strict handstand push-ups, which equals 174 reps. Now on to my 3 reasons why I train and why you should train CrossFit. Number 1. You get jacked and look good naked. I guess this is the most obvious one. I think this is one of the reasons why CrossFit has grown so much in popularity. Who doesn't want to have a six-pack and big biceps? Especially while not having to eat boiled cod all the time and stare on the cross trainer for several hours a day. CrossFit is great at fooling you to do higher volume than you would anyways, partially because of the way the workouts are structured. Take Murph for example, which is one of the most famous CrossFit workouts that contains running, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups and 300 air squats. And partially because it contains so many different elements. You always want to train them all, which just generates more training hours. CrossFit also lets you train both strength, cardio and skill training, which benefits health and longevity. And in my opinion is so much more fun than just choosing one. The increased training volume and the high intensity workouts consumes a lot of energy, and the high rep strength training is great for hypertrophy, all of which is shown in body composition. The presence of skill training leads us into takeaway number 2, which is that you feel good about yourself when mastering a new skill. In my case, I thought it was impossible to learn handstand walk at the age of 27 with no gymnastic background. But turns out it wasn't. Overcoming an obstacle makes you realize that you can overcome more, which makes you more robust in general in life and boosts your confidence. It is shown in several studies that learning and or challenging yourself in a new way actually contributes to happiness. CrossFit offers infinite of new skills to master, since it keeps coming up with new ones, so the sport can live up to its slogan, expect the unexpected. When trying to master a new skill, however, you will sometimes fail. The sweet spot for motivation and learning is an 85% success and 15% fail rate. If you never fail, you won't be challenged to continue, and if you fail too frequently, you will be demotivated. Fail 15% of the time, and you will keep coming back for more. Try to keep that in mind during your training to help with motivation. Sometimes you have to train the things you're good at as well. In my case, burpees. Reason number 3 to why you should start training CrossFit is that you meet new friends and like-minded people. In a normal gym, it's rare that you even say hi to someone else. But in CrossFit, it's a custom. The sport is known for its community, and a sense of belonging, which CrossFit can give you, is a fundamental human need. It's easier to make new friends when you have an obvious mutual interest. When you suffer together in a class workout, you have an obvious thing to talk about afterwards, since you both have experienced the same thing. Feeling connected socially has a positive influence not only on psychological well-being, but also on a physical well-being. So if you haven't started CrossFit already, now's the time. See you guys next week with the official leaderboard of 24.1 and my execution of 24.2. Remember that consistency is key to all worthwhile things in life, not least when it comes to training.